convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Lobatan, Lobadele. On a similarity today, similarity wà ní police custody. Àwọn èèyàn ní all eyes on the police. Òun lè rí ẹyin jọmọ́. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. I'm going to keep this very short. I'm glad someone said speak English. Why don't you get an interpreter? Oluseyi Ajijola, how are you doing? People know they sleep. Oh. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok. We're going to break all this down properly tomorrow. But one thing I want to say is I'm glad that he has turned himself in for questioning. Now, a lot of people are going to imagine that, they don't see who buy MohBad. I'm not a police officer. Neither am I a lawyer. But I can tell you that if they are unable to trace the last 48 hours of MohBad's life on earth to Sammy Larry or Naira Marley, there might not be. I don't know how to put it. Of course, we saw the videos, and that doesn't minimize the pain that these people caused this young man. But it is not an open and shut case. I am more worried about the immediate family, the people who had contact with him on the day he left this earth. To me, those are more suspicious. Bookie Gold says, I can't watch this live. Bookie Gold, did you see anybody ask you to watch this live? What is it that you are busy doing that you cannot watch this live? Make I no enter this phone, conk your head, though. So that is what I wanted to talk about. More than anything else, we have to learn how to be calm and learn how to read the room. Some of us are very angry, and you have the right to be angry. You have the right to be angry. Of course, there's no way you can say Sammy Larry or Naira Marley did nothing to MohBad. They did a lot. But did they actually buy him? That is left for the police to decide as the investigation proceeds. Bookie says she doesn't want to be angry. Someone said, every time I bring people on this matter, you people get more passionate, and then you go and use words that I now have to spend the next 2 hours editing, and then have to take the video off because they've put sensitive talk. Do you listen? Instagram does not want to talk about people we don't buy. They don't want to talk about it. That's not what they set Instagram or Facebook up for. So if I invite you, before you know it, your body will begin the pepper. Apart from those lawyers that came that day, I don't see anybody who has given us any valuable information. You will just come and cry and bemoan and feel bad, and then you will put me in jeopardy, and I have to delete the video because you have gone to say something sensitive. So please don't ask me to bring you on. If I bring you on and you use any of the words that I say you should not use, I will block you permanently from my channel. There's no sorry, because I can see you are an enemy of progress. And that's why I'm not bringing anybody on this live. You have anything to say, type it. If it's worth it, I'll read it. While I'm reading it, I can. I'm a trained broadcaster. I know how to jump words. So if you have anything that is valuable that you have to say, that your brain is really working very hard, and this thing you want to say has so much sense, Oju joined yesterday. In my humble opinion, Oju tried though. And at the end of the day, she did not use any of the bad words. She tried very hard. She tried very hard. But the rest of you, I want to talk, I want to talk, I want to talk. Please, 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 please. You just come, you just, and you see, I can't shut down the live because there are 700 people watching. Normally, when you use those words, I should shut down the live and delete the video. That's what I should do. So please, if you say you want to come and I'm not bringing you, I will talk by myself. Anything you want to say, type it, I will read it. I cannot spend 2 hours, I cannot remove the video, spend 2 hours editing the video, then load the video up. The one I did, I edited, I sat down, edited. By the time I finally posted the video, the gist was old gist. So please don't send me a request, because from this one now I go just block the I just know say the person not just one get ahead. Small thing I go talk small, the next thing I go just become passionate, like say una be police, abi una be lawyer, abi una even ordinary small school where they say make una go, una no gree go. Una finish poly with lower una finish OND with lower credit, but una now una get brain pass. Someone says I think they should charge both suspects to court. Charge them to court based on, I'm not saying they should not, but based on videos on social media. I don't know how the courts in Nigeria work, but if not by abroad courts, unless the police find something incriminating on them, say, okay, there was a text message sent between Sammy and somebody a day before MohBad by, and inside that text message, he say, go giving an instruction or something. That's valid. But saying a fight where they fight last year. The lawyers try to explain to you that assault cannot be proven on behalf of somebody. And I want you to be careful, because they go carry them go court. And if they don't see any of this thing, they go free them. Then una go come begin vex. They will come, una will come begin vex. So let us shall thank God say they don't arrest them. Nigeria, Lakeside said Nigerians are always unnecessarily emotional without evidence. It is brought on by religion. What about bullying? You can't institute bullying on behalf of somebody we don't buy. From my understanding of the law, I may be wrong, and I'm not a lawyer. The lawyers were here. They tried to explain to you guys, but you found it difficult to understand. Femi Adirogba said that's why some of us no be Christian. I dey tell you, for you to be Christian, you have to be emotional, especially Nigerian Christian. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen. Somebody says, Daddy Freeze, not as much as Sammy Larry is still a suspect, he remains a prime suspect, especially with the fact that the late MohBad had a petition on him and the fact that the video was evidence of videoing of bullying and molestation. You've got a point there. So because there was a petition, now that's the point. Now when I begin to think, when I know they do emotions, there was a petition and evidence of bullying. And trust me, Nigerian police interrogation no be being so, especially when the police, all eyes on the police. They go interrogate them. They go interrogate them. Right now, Nigerian police go interrogate them. So we all need to be extremely careful at this time. Let us not prejudice the case. God's loving just sent me a money gun. Thank you so much. If you're watching on TikTok, pop my money guns. TikTok family, pop my money guns. And they always appreciate you now. Somebody says Sam Raleigh. I know my brothers. I know where you are from. Person says Sam Raleigh. I'm gonna try. DZZ sent me $20 on YouTube super chat. Thank you so much. I want to bring somebody. I'm just worried that they'll just go and say something that is strong. Maybe I should just try. If the person just talk nonsense, I'll just close them. Thank God that the freeze hasn't brought Auntie Kevin. Let me look. Who inside these people looks like will have sense? So, and enough people don't send requests. It's just that none of them look particularly sensible. Please, if you're in the comment section and you want to come live, cheesy boy, say you too like money. You where they do Yahoo, waiting you they do am for Holy Ghost. Eleri ibu, cheesy boy, Olóhun cheesy boy. Ó yẹ kán fún ẹ ní gbàjú kí cheese máa dà lẹ́nu ẹ ní cheesy boy. Ó yẹ kán máa pè ẹ́ ní wàrà boy. Tó ráyè ẹ ti ta. Ìfun ẹ ti fọ́. Wèrè lóhun cheesy boy kọ́. Wàrà boy ni. Jà lórí live má jẹ́ ń ṣépè fúnra díẹ̀. Lucky dollar say make I add them up, okay. I just hope you have sense because I lọ́pọlọ. Bàbá problem ló máa ń fa. Ẹni tó ńlá wàrà lóhun cheesy boy. Wọ́n lọ pé cheesy wàrà ni. Ó já dànù jàre. I've sent you a request. You said bring me up. Okay, I bring Lakeside blackmail. They always think correctly. I'm not saying bring the correct. And they fear to bring people up because they know who guess they could just come begin the vents like say they even download one of these guys' song when he there live. We'll click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Where man. Wara boy. All of you saying bring me up. I don't send you request. When I not agree, come up. When you two be. Where is Biola? Let me bring Biola. Biola has sense. and I know her. You never send me request. I don't send an attire. Most of the people who cry online for justice, none of them listen to his song. I'm telling you, none of them listen to his songs. None of them send me. If I can't add you on YouTube, if you want me to add you on YouTube, you've got to come to Facebook. So I say you've got to come to Instagram. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Pop my money guns. So this is what I want to say. Hey, who's my number one gifter? Follow my number one gifter. God's loving grace. That's my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter. God's loving grace. Biola, where are you now? I could see Sam Rally. Fear catch me. Someone say, waiting. Nigerian pastors do now. They're not they tell you people truth. They too lie. Lie, nine they do me. Hey, somebody gave me something nice to wear on TikTok. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Biola, where are you? Daddy Freeze. I don't know why I can't accept you. Wait. Let me try again. Someone say I'm boy. Sam Rally. Oh, I say Daddy Freeze, I know bear. Mouth they dry. Someone said Daddy Freeze, Naira Marley is innocent. I cannot verify that. He has to submit himself to proper police interrogation and scrutiny. If at the end of the interrogation he's found innocent, then that's fine. But if he's not found innocent, let him face the wrath of the law. The wrath of the law. So, at least Sam Larry has turned himself in. Nigerian police is working. They don't normally work, but when pressure day on them, they work. So I'm glad that at least this time they are working. You know, October 20th, if I remember clearly, is an anniversary of NSAS. Let this year be an anniversary of police actually doing their work and we appreciating them instead of, as usual, police not doing what they are supposed to do. At least let this one be an opportunity for us to say, our police try, sha. Someone said that if you look and sound tired, I'm very tired. Alone. Oremi. I just promised you guys that I was going to come. I was supposed to come about an hour ago. If you say they know they work normally. But you know now, they know too they work normally. But this time around, if you just jam lock, say they go work. So let's look forward to that. And now that this guy is in police custody, let's hope that the police would use this as an opportunity to redeem themselves. Someone said, you think I mistakenly blocked you on IG. I don't mistakenly block people. You must have said something or liked a comment or felt that or you went to laugh at somebody that's talking nonsense on my comment section. That's why they take block people. Just go and laugh at somebody who said something on my comment section. automatic blocking. Someone said you need a body massage. How you take no? How you take no? You get sense. Oh. In fact, you get anointing. You are anointed. So that is my conversation for now. There's nothing much left to say. Over the coming days, the police would tell us how the investigation is going, whether what Naomi and Sam Larry have said, Police, another thing where I want beg una. Another thing where I want beg una be say, as this thing they go, make una they update boys. Now God I take beg una. Make una they update boys. Anything will happen. Make una update boys. Finally, somebody is able to join.
That a freeze. That freeze make I come up with the I beg no verse.
We have to go through this again.
Make I quickly come up with it.
You did this your bathroom again, as in.
I think I find something where I think I come out this way. Which one I want come out? Which one I want keep? Wait, make I come out. We can get something. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Very tired, my darling sister.
Oh. They try you.
Akuku they try and
they try the
when I come live, now even be tire me. All the other things I have to do outside of the live, now that one they tire me. I'm exhausted, hello.
I know.
I just want to discuss this thing. Make I go use my body sleep.
Okay, I'm not gonna take it. I'm done. I'm just done. Cover my body real quick.
Someone said the caller no get husband this time. If you
you didn't marry me.
How you dey, Samaria?
I'm good.
So, what is your take about? First of all, I don't think I don't carry you come this live at all. On top this.
About this case, no, I never entered this case.
So make we even hear you. Where you talk? Share your.
I don't know where to start from. I don't know where to start from, to be honest.
Anyway,
a lot of
just talk things your mind.
A lot of news are flying back and forth. People are, cashing out over other people's sorrow and sadness, So, there's more to this whole thing. Yesterday I was listening to the conversation, and I must say that, pardon my voice, it's kind of, I don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm tired.
Yes.
I was going to say that the people that were arrested, which is still something that Freeze was saying yesterday, until they are done with the investigations. But let's us not forget that guy in his memory, he may have been booed, you know what I mean? Bullied, when he was alive and all those things. But the case and what police should be focusing on should be the last few days before they went by. And let's not also forget that there were I don't think so, but was there any evidence of some kind of physical buza before that time? That Freeze, there were no physical buza on him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, well, these are things that will have to be looked into as well, during the course of the investigation. Because in a case whereby there are no physical buza on him, people they enter streets, get one or two things within the runs, come out. He may have gotten himself involved with things like that, and hey, shut your mouth, I'm on life. He may have gotten himself involved with things like that, in the past, which a lot of them still do. Some people are still doing. But if there are no physical buza on him, I mean, sorry, I need to say this. I'm not supporting anyone. I'm not siding anyone. I'm not saying Aramali is guilty or not. But please, though, make we not use our hands, put do justice to what is not what it is. So we don't do things that we will regret. They had their differences. They had their differences. That having been said, doesn't mean that he directly may have contributed. He may also have contributed in one way or another, but like I earlier stated, we are no physical evidence. But the freeze was there. At least the last 48 hours. Let's forget about the things that happened weeks or months before then. Okay? They should be focusing more on the actual cause of the buy. If you ask me, I would say they should focus more on the actual cause. Was he sick? Did he have some kind of contamination with food? I don't want to use all those things.
As a nurse, usually when person buy like that, what do you people check for? Have you ever worked in a hospital that does autopsies?
No, I've never worked with autopsy department. But then, in every case of most crimes that we look at, when person buy like that, maybe to check the situation, the scenario, what led to the person's buy. Waiting happen, where the person did 24 hours, 48 hours before he buy. Okay, when the person presented to the hospital, what did they present as their complaint? What was the main complaint? You understand? So now, if this is what you can, okay, let's say somebody get presented to the hospital and saying, "Oh, my tummy hurts." Okay, your tummy don't hurt. Then go check what you eat. Then go do some work. Do some investigation. Now, waiting the person eats. Now, waiting the person inhale. However, whatever it is. Now, from there, you go begin to know what you want to treat. You go do some lab works. So in that case, now, what are we holding on to that was the main complaint? Like, what is it that would say, okay, this is the exact thing that guy presented to the hospital with? Since we don't have any physical AV.
You are correct. You are correct. So, we've got a gentleman in here. Brother, let's hear your side.
Oh, okay. That is please.
Are you aware that there are some words you cannot use? Brother. Brother, we no get good internet. And once you remove them, the problem we did there be say. Once you remove them, they go lock that place. I no go fit add 4 people again. I go only fit add 3. So Samaria, you have spoken well. A lot of people might not agree with you, but that is the problem with logic in this life. Is it doesn't make sense to too many people. Okay.
But this case is kind of confusing. Have they really said anything as regards to
official the thing that Richie One says, wait for me. Says Daddy Free, shut up, you two talk. Why does a poor man decide that the only way he can be wealthy is by putting rich inside his name? Agbekpo, where they call himself Richie, son of a motor park tout and an Olosho. I tell you, say your mama not get work, you go be like say they curse you. I hear you need that. Richie call poor me. Why don't you call yourself your real name? Poverty. In fact, penury. You should be their brand ambassador. If they go do poster of poverty, now your face supposed to be there. You and your papa they shine teeth.
Funny enough, him and Papa they're so terrible that they can't even present or they can't express themselves without being rude.
Without being
They
rude.
have the height.
I keep
That's the
telling
height of the mumu where they did some of them like that.
I keep telling people they think say that the frisbee or Igbo. I say like that the frisbee not Ibadan boy. You know our all
Now
Yoruba
Ibadan I
state.
grow for make una
If
dey
you know
watch am carefully.
Ibadan people, if you
How
know
can you
their
come to
mouth,
my life and the
you
first thing
know
you say is that the free shut up, you too talk? Can you tell your father at home to shut up?
some of these Gen Zs.
Your
Let
papa
me
wey
tell you
suppose
when
carry
when
go
they
do
fit
use
tell make you
ritual
not
so
shut up,
you
make
go
you
fit
shut up.
buy iPhone 15. Carry your
That
papa
one
go do
papa self
ritual
him
with
dey
him.
like him dey like him papa because if him papa no dey like him, he no go dey tell another person shut up.
Thank you.
It takes a responsible father to give birth to children that won't be like that.
I think if you grew up like in the 80s, you know, like as Yoruba say, people now in the race came back when we they grow. If you do anyhow, somebody outside go put you in check, and your parent no go do anyhow. But it's
Standard.
not like that these days. Yeah, DF, good. It's almost midnight where I'm at. Good morning or good evening. I sent you some voice note and message yesterday when I heard the life you and Oju Olake and the other guys did. I don't want to take us back, but this whole thing, why me I'm paying this, uh, I felt the genesis of this whole demise is caused by poverty.
Hmm.
To me, poverty in the sense that a 27 years old is a boy, is a kid. I'm over 45 now. Like, for my mama face, I still be picking. You get what I mean? Like, but when small kids start bringing money and the parent don't care, the father, the mother, they don't care where the child is bringing money from, and they turn those kids into God. Even if the Pekin they go through things, they go live with it. They suppose they like check about the Pekin life because they look say like Wale is gonna bring money home. Because if you like I said, now poverty surround this whole thing. I don't see why some people go they like beat your Pekin or bully your Pekin and you say like offer kologbon. That was the first thing the father said when they were entering. Like they did not kill him, but they were trying to teach him sense or they want to show him seniority. We still boil down to like poverty too, like in the sense that uh, uh, it's like the country as they go. Because if the papa or the mama they feel put mouth where then the mother no go kneel down for Naira Marley front, the father go put hand for back. That they talk about waiting do their picking in front of the person where they feel born front. But that being said, I think there are a lot of things within check too. This whole thing started with Imole asking to change his manager, which happened to be Naira Marley's brother, according to the whole story. He said he wanted to change his manager, and they said no. That was where the first attack started from. So we can dig it all the way back to that place. Like, okay, why he won't leave Malian Records? He said he wanted to change the manager, maybe because the money that changed, and like aside from the contract he signed, whenever he has shows, there's gonna be percentage between the record label, him, and the manager. I know a little about this music industry. If the show is gonna be like say like the label company will take like 70%, him and the manager will share 30%. Maybe he's like looking for a way out. Okay, if I go take on a 70%, no be in our family, the money go still go. I will go bring my own manager. And they said no. That was the genesis of all these things. And they started harassing and assaulting and touching him. We did not go there. We did not ask about his manager and what transpired for him to ask for the change of manager that brought this whole thing. Then again, I don't know. He said he was arrested by the NDLEA. NDLE said they did not arrest him. Naira Marley said they did not arrest him. But I think he was traumatized from there on because he said they hit him with gun in his head. And who knows, maybe he had like a brain hemorrhage, maybe blood they enter where no supposed enter for his head. Because from there on, they said he started losing memory. He couldn't remember things. He started maybe hallucinating and saying stuff. There are a lot of questions that are left unanswered. But then, if physically Naira Marley no do or buy him, like is being said, I stay in New York. The mob bosses don't do whatever they have to do in person. So like we should leave like the fact that they are saying because
Sorry to interrupt you. That is freeze. I think I must have broken the heart of one of your followers.
Which one?
That's what they like. The moment they see me on live, like they start calling me with the hidden number. The person could call me, keep interrupting. I don't know the person.
Why you two? Hey, they don't come out my guy. Oh.
They just they call me sis. They won't come on me. And I would have loved to ask that guy a question because he seems like he's well informed about this whole thing.
I'm trying to see if I can add him back.
Oh, look at him. That's him right there.
Where?
So he said that freeze, please bring me back. That's him right here. Something Mood, MUDA. That's the last name. KSHARKY.
Okay. Let me try. Is it not Ola Lucas? Is that not him?
No.
I think that's him. I've sent them requests anyway. That's him now.
DF, sorry man. I work on the ship, so I'm like somewhere offshore. So
Oh, are you an oil company executive?
No, like my story before I jackpot, I went to the School of Oceanography in Nigeria. I was a captain during when the oil was booming in Nigeria, but condition make us gotta leave. So I've been here like 12 years now in the United States. I work with the merchant marine. I take oil everywhere in America, so on the ship.
So are you the captain of this ship you are on?
Yes. I have an American. For you to have a master license in America, you have to be an American citizen. I don't first do security work inside ambulance as EMT. So after I got my citizenship, I just went back to do what I know how to do.
So you are not taking orders from anybody on this ship. You are number one on this ship.
Yeah. No, I take order from the company and the charterers. So.
Oh, okay. But when it comes to the
ship,
you are the one driving.
Yeah, but it's not ship. But it's not a big boat actually, like a very big. We walk the rivers, so we just do bunkering in the channel, like New York, New Jersey. We go to Maryland and Philly, like all those ships that come and go foreign. We give them oil, like we are like the gas station on the water.
How lucrative is this industry in America?
It's better than Nigeria, and I don't have to
earn
like
up to 6 figures a year. Like 100,000.
Easy.
200,000.
Easy. Yeah. I can do better than that. I'm trying to get a license and go offshore.
Oh, okay. So if you get a license, then you're now on the sea.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, Samaria don't come out. What happened to Samaria?
I think it's the network.
The network just they jar everybody. Bring them, go. Bring them, come. Okay, so go ahead. Let me hear you.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I was just saying all the things I jotted down since like yesterday. Like I don't know where I was at, but I first started like everything started with like poverty in the family because the young man was made the breadwinner while he was just a child, and the father and the mother didn't really look out for him. And then I said, if we take it back to the old genesis of all these things started because he said he wanted to change his manager, which happened to be Naira Marley's brother. And that was when I think he said he wanted to change his manager after he got the scuffle with the NDLEA, because they said he was not at home when the NDLEA came, but from the video we saw him, he was dragging Zinoliski with the NDLEA guys from the video. But Naira said he wasn't arrested because he was not among those that he bailed. The NDLEA said he was never with them, but he said they used gun to hit his head. So who knows, maybe he had like an internal bleeding in his skull or whatever. Like, because after that episode, he became traumatized and he started losing memory, started saying people want to kill him and everything. So like there's like a step, if we want to take it back, like they really want to do something, they can go all the way back to that side. Okay, but then if the NDLA said they don't have him or they never arrested him, me in my own conspiracy theory now, I could say like people know how people do things. Like in Nigeria, if police arrest you, they might not take you into the station. We all know that they can take you somewhere where some people will just like talk to you in like a kiosk or something like that. Some people could arrange NDLE or police to go arrest people just to shakara them, because already he said he wants to get out. He does not want his manager again. Uh, Also, like we take it a step further, he said Naira was there when some assaults were melted out. Naira said he was never physical when they did stuff to him. I'm trying to take from like Reno's interview now. Naira said he never touched him, that they should go look for it. And then Naira produced a voice record where he was talking to him. Um, that could be 100% authentic. And in the days of the AI shit, it could be like something they got from the AI and recorded his voice on AI just to play for people. That could be it. Um, it depends how they can authenticate that too. Uh, and then if we go to like the last 48 hours before he died, how he died, they said someone gave him injection. The hospital said he was dead. He like he don't buy before he arrived their hospital. So like then, but somebody put in like something yesterday which I can pick from. Like he had the ear infection. Maybe all these Adubo nurse gave him something from the house before they rush him to the hospital. So like if the hospital said like they did not touch him, then it could be like the medication he got from home. That's where everything happened. Okay, so now coming to like the police and bullying and whatever. Since the legal practitioner said Nigerian law does not allow or permit you to like litigate for somebody that have died in bullying aspect, but then I don't know. Nigeria extradited two guys to the US. The only thing I could pick from that is maybe because Yahoo was involved. They got this guy nude and they started extorting money from him. And each time they showed, the kid became depressed and he had to commit suicide.
You can say suicide, just saying off himself. Make una dey
Okay,
careful with
sorry.
these
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. That one just come out himself for a year. So as that one off himself, the police gotta like send maybe CIA or some Interpol police to get those guys. So if they can do that in a civilized country, I think maybe there is something or somewhere, because all people just want now, they want a scapegoat. They want something like somebody should just pay for this guy death, of which when they are alive, when they shout, all of us, nobody do anything. And the sympathy and what everybody wants right now, I think the government is going to scapegoat one person. And the person they're going to scapegoat for me, I think is going to be the nurse. The person will give an injection. Because if we look at it logically, Naira is in no day Nigeria when he died. Sam Larry, no day Nigeria when he died.
When you buy, no worry, brother. You don't try. Make I bring another person.
No vex,
You
I
don't put
beg.
me for
Sorry,
trouble
sorry.
already.
I
No,
beg.
no,
I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no, no, no. You
I
don't
don't
put
talk
me for
like
trouble. I don't talk this
I
thing.
beg. I
I
don't. I
don't even
don't
talk.
make
Say I
I
go
do
block
it.
people tire. All right, bros, help
No
me leave.
vex,
Help
no
me
vex.
leave. Help me leave. You
I will
don't.
leave.
You don't to talk this thing. It tire
I
me
no
because now I
vex.
don't understand what we they go through for back end. So no worry. Thank you, my brother. Oh yeah, Samaria,
So,
help me talk. I don't invite Ikechuku
Maria,
tire.
let it freeze.
You don't know. You people
Um,
don't know what we go through.
this matter don't tire everybody.
You don't tire everybody.
hmm But like I had asked before, what did it? I know they said ear infection. Do you have an idea there is that thing the hospital diagnosed? If he was given an injection, what injection did he get? Did he receive?
Thank you. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, Shh. Pop my money guns, follow my number one gifter. TikTok people, follow my number one gifter. Where are my money guns? Braids for more.
Where
That's
they
my
have
number one gifter.
blood
Follow
work.
my number one gifter. You they say something. Ikechuku, I
No,
can't
I'm
seem
like,
to invite you. Ikechuku, I can't seem to invite you. I don't know what is wrong.
so I'm just asking these questions like, okay, if he presented to the hospital before the injection was given, was there a blood work done?
Nigeria,
Wasn't
they
the blood
talk blood
work?
work.
So how person could just begin they give they said antibiotics. That person could just begin they give antibiotics for wait you want treat where they give antibiotics. See, this is why they barely give injection here for any reason. Before then they give injection here, they had. Now IV mostly we they do here. Make you not go inject person the one we no go be waiting supposed get. You know?
Ah.
And the freeze, I just don't know. They should just let that guy rest.
Ikechuku, waiting happen. How come?
Exactly. What about his medical history? Nobody's talking about medical history. I listened to that interview. The questions they were even asking Nigerian police, I don't know how long it would take them to come out and talk to us. They need to really bring out these people, interview them. Let's hear them speak. This thing they're talking about the nurse not being a registered nurse, she's just an auxiliary nurse and the rest of them. Like, we need to hear them speak. We need to hear them talk. Put them on a live, ask the nurse questions, let her answer. Okay, this patient was brought in. Who brought him here? What happened? What assessment did you do? What were the documentations that were written down? You know what I'm saying? What was the complaint? What did you administer? On whose order did you administer what you administered? Because even as a nurse, you're not supposed to administer certain medications without the doctor's prescription. So you as a doctor, what was the diagnosis before making those orders? So these are questions that need to be addressed. You know? Well, like I said, Makataya, I beg. Let's just forget about these people. Yes, he was in a bad record or in a good record, or he favored him or he didn't favor him. That's okay. That one will be addressed when the time comes. Let's focus on what happened, what led to him by.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you, my sister.
Let's focus on what he make him buy. When
Thank
we're
you
done
very
with what
much.
he make him buy, then we can revisit, the group he was in, the record label. Then those ones will explain what happened. Because now there's only one side of the story because the guy is not there anymore. So all these interviews, when they interview this one, you interview this one, interview that one. Now what they want make it here, now we go here.
Yes.
Now what make this one we go here. The guy no dey there now to talk. Yes, he cried out when he was here. But we're unable to pay attention.
Matter
That's
long
okay.
go. I don't try bring Ikechuku so many times. Ikechuku, be like say you go switch off your phone. Hafiz Yusuf, thank you for sending me $10 on YouTube. Hafiz Yusuf, I see that. I can't seem to bring Ikechuku. Maybe I'll schedule an appointment tomorrow with Ikechuku Kills. Maybe I'll have to bring you tomorrow because no matter what I'm doing now, it doesn't seem to.
What's happen? When
Let
that guy sleep, where he sleep few days to that thing? What did he eat? Where and where he sleep? Who in there
Lizzie
with?
Clark, big shout out to
what
you, Lizzie Clark.
Okay, that he was. Did he tell you he had a stomach ache? Did Did he tell you he was doing this? Did he tell you? Did he complain of any pain or any form?
100%.
When it comes to mental breakdown, everybody breaks down. I've broken down a couple of times. You won't say that you watching this, listening to this, you've not had one or two mental breakdowns. We've all broken down in different forms. We've all had challenges. We've all been boo in one way or another. You know what I'm saying? But that regardless doesn't mean it's not enough for someone to just wake up. Okay, he was depressed, we keep hearing. This is what everyone is saying. If he was depressed, we've had a lot of situations, we've seen a lot of cases of people that were depressed, things they did to themselves. But in this case, there is no physical evidence of anything with that guy do himself. You know? So if there's no physical evidence of what he do himself out of depression or whatsoever it is, so why are we focusing on where we shouldn't be focusing on? Let's focus on that guy's the last 48 hours of his life, people that were around him. That's where we should focus on, to be honest. And just let Naira and his friend, let them be for now. When we're done with this, then we go back to the other one.
All right, then. So thank you all so much. I've been trying to add Ikechuku maybe in the afternoon around 2 o'clock. I'll DM you. We'll both reset our internet and then we'll be able to hear from you. It'll be wonderful to hear from you. I don't tire. Samaria, baby. We'll go talk tomorrow. I go try call you during the day.
Me don't tire yourself. Make I go sleep.
How is my Pekin?
She do.
She don't sleep.
I follow too. All of us there. We never sleep.
She will see me now. Say, Daddy.
And the reason we never sleep, but all of us there life.
Okay.
And if it's okay, see what let's see the comments. Just okay, you don't tire yourself. I say make it just see it. People their own people.
The same thing that they always talk, they go talk, they come. Invite me. See my brother where I invite. He know if he don't control his mouth. Won't put me for trouble. So all the people where they come, where they feel, just learn to that is just control. Just learn to use certain words. But I don't blame them, Sha, because they don't get broadcast training. So they talk about it, they passionate them. So we'll talk tomorrow, guys. Let's watch this unfold. And Ikechuku is going to be joining us live in the afternoon, hopefully. Sama, baby, take care. Thank you for coming. God bless everybody else.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bless you. Bye.